Hey guys, welcome or welcome back. My name is Felita and this is Budgeting with the Millings. On this channel, we're focused on paying out debt, saving for the future, and building generational wealth. We primarily accomplish those goals through using the cash envelope method along with participating in savings challenges. In today's video, I will be going over our July 29th budget. If that sounds like something you would be interested in, please keep watching. Okay, so before we get started, let's review this week's BCL Spotlight channels. And those channels are Budget with Free, Save with Fannie 90, Budget with Bess, and Cash Rich Mama. I think that I am sub to all of these young ladies with the exception of one, but I will be sub by the end of this week, or actually prior to the end of the week. And also I just wanted to make one correction. Last week I completely mispronounced the TSTA Coleman. I still can't pronounce it. She said it several, well actually in her introduction on her video is but I was saying Tasha. That's not correct. So anyway, go check her out. Find out how she pronounces her name because I still can't get it. I rewound it like several times. And because I pre-record my videos, I was not able to go back and make that correction. So I did want to go ahead and make that correction on today. So if you haven't checked her out, go check her out and find out how she pronounces her name. Anyway, love her content. Really enjoyed her videos. So let's get into my budget. So, if you guys have been watching, you probably noticed that I did not do a budget for our July 15th. That is because I actually recorded the video, but it would not upload. So I was just like, you know what? I'm not going to even spend any more time trying to get it to upload. I'm just going to, you know, I went by my budget and I paid my bills by my budget and did all that stuff, but I just couldn't get it to upload. So you guys did not see it. So I did want to make that one bit of clarification. And also just to point out that this month for both my husband and I is our magic month. It doesn't really feel like a magic month to me, only because of how we pay our bills, and you'll see that throughout the course of the video. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump right in. I'll start with the family, which I usually do, and this is for our July the 29th pay period. We contribute together, my husband and I, $21.38 into our family account to pay what we consider household bills. We had a rollover of $750, which brought our total income to $28.88. All of these items here, mortgage, power, life insurance, Spectrum, which is our internet, Spire, which is our gas, and ADT, all of these things, they come out either by ACH or bill pay, or I pay them online. I don't actually pull out any cash for any of these items. That is why it's not listed here. But those things total $13.95, which will leave us a balance of $14.93. Now, one thing that I did want to point out here, bi-weekly, which means every time that we get paid, there is a certain amount of money that goes towards all of these items, which is another reason why I was saying that it really doesn't feel like a magic month to me. Even though, just say for instance, my life insurance, my Spectrum, Spire, and ADT, I think, and maybe Power too, I can't remember. All of these things I manually go out and pay online, but my power, I'm sorry, not my power, my mortgage, I just have it set up to automatically come out bi-weekly. So that's why I said it really doesn't feel like a magic month to me, because I'm still paying the same things. It's still coming out, which for me, it works out because that means that I'm making an extra couple of payments every month on my mortgage. I'm able to get ahead on all of my utilities. So that works for me. But just having like what we consider a free paycheck, we don't necessarily have that, although we do have some extra, I guess technically extra money for that third paycheck of the month. So anyway, I kind of wanted to point that out. But anyway, that's $13.95, which will leave us $14.93. These items here, I actually stuff. My grocery will be getting $150, household, which will be getting $40, and those are things like detergent, I don't know, paper towels, any of the household items that we may need. That's what that is for. Ortho is for my youngest daughter, Peyton. She got braces, I think, in October of last year. So we are on the downhill for that. So hopefully within the next, I don't know, 6-8 months, no more than a year, we'll be done with her ortho. If we can find extra money in the budget, we'll go ahead and try to knock that out. Tuition, we'll be getting $50, and tuition is for my daughter, Morgan. She will be starting her, well, I guess technically it's her first semester of college, although she did take some college level courses during her senior year of high school. Tags will be getting $34. We just recently got tags, so that is fine. Car maintenance will be getting $40. HOA will be getting $15, and HOA is a yearly fee. I have noticed that some people do pay their HOA monthly, which I am so glad I am not one of those people. Gracie will be getting 10. Emergency will be getting 25. Wayne's will be getting 32. And I do allocate $20. Well, I am allocating $20 this month for gas for my mom, because I think I know my daughter has cheer, and I'm not sure what other activities we have going on that she may need to assist with. So all of those things combined is $499, which will leave us $994. My sinking funds will be Christmas, which will get $120, and vacation will be getting $100. Now, one thing is for those of you that have small children, I can't remember who it was that I was watching that mentioned that Target had a lot of their toys on clearance. Well, I went into Walmart the other day, and they too had a lot of their toys on clearance, because they are starting to put out some of the newer toys, hence for Christmas. So for those of you that may have already started your Christmas funds, that may be something that you want to go out and look at. But anyway, those two items will total $220, which will leave us $774. We don't do any type of traditional savings for the family. And what I mean by that, we don't have, although we do put money in for savings, we don't allocate any additional funds for saving within the budget, if that makes sense. So that will still be $774. We don't have any family debt outside of the mortgage, which is being paid over here, but when I pay the mortgage, I'm actually paying additional, so we don't really allocate anything for that either. So again, we're still at $774. So total income is $2888, and this is just a recap. Our bills, which will be $1395. Our cash envelopes is $499. Our sinking funds is $220. Nothing for savings, nothing for debt. So that will leave us $774. With that amount, we do probably plan to help out my daughter Morgan, and I'll go more into that maybe during like a stuffing. I don't want this video to be too long, so we'll skip over it for now. Cash breakdown. So family cash breakdown for July the 29th is pretty standard, and I'm sure you probably have seen this on one of my previous videos, but I list all of my categories here. I pull out the highest denominations here. So for instance, Christmas, I take out $120, so that's a $100 bill and a $20 bill, and that is what I request from the bank. The only exception to that is grocery, because as you all know, there are times that you have to run in and just pick up one or two items. I break that down into 520s and 150. So I have a smaller version of this that is laminated that I actually take into the bank and request those funds. So that is what we have for family. And moving on to personal. So my personal finances for the July 29th, or my personal paycheck. Salary is $700. Rollover is $600, which will give me a total of $1,300. These items here, my tithes, car, gas, car insurance, cell phone, and my daughter's allowance. I put sale. I don't know why I put sale. Those items they come out prior to this, so that is why there's not an amount here, or I've already allocated for that, like through ACH or something of that nature. So we're at $1,300 with that stuff. And then we get to my cash envelopes. So cash envelopes are my self-care, which will get 10, and spending, which will also get 10. And then my son, his allowance, he will get 14. He's 7, so I allocate $7 a week for him. So once I deduct the $34 from the $1,300, that leaves $1,266. So we move on to sinking funds. So with sinking funds, back to school and sports each get $25. I did do some back to school shopping, but I'll go over that within my cash stuffing. But they each get 25, so that's 50. Cheer will be getting 238. Business, which is seasoncandleco, will be getting 10. Date night will also be getting 10. Gifts will be getting 8. Debt will be getting 25. I did not allocate anything for challenges, only because we are really transitioning. We just finished up a few challenges. So I don't know who's going to give, nor do I know what amount they're going to give for like family challenges. So I didn't put anything there because I typically make a second trip to the bank for that. But with all of these items, that comes to $341, which will leave me $925. My 401k and my Roth IRA, that comes out through ACH, so I did not take anything out for that. Still leaving a balance of $925. My car, I do want to pay an additional $200 towards my car, which I still have not gotten around to doing that. And then credit card, since I did not post my July 15th video, I did make a note here to let you guys know that I paid an additional $625 towards the credit card that my daughter was using. She had been making some incidental purchases, moving into her new place. So, but we still have not gotten the credit card bill, so I still don't know if there is a balance on there were some pending charges on the card that she's using. But anyway, I paid $625, so I will try to pop that up somewhere to let you guys see that I did indeed pay that amount. So the only thing that I need to do now is just physically go in and make the payment for my car. So with that being said, the $200 will leave $725. So when I do my recap, my salary, which is $1,300, ACH, so that's for all of the bills, so that's already been deducted prior to that amount. We have our cash envelopes of $34. We have the sinking funds of $341. Savings, which is done by ACH. Debt, which is $200, and so that would leave a balance of $725. Now I do know that this amount will decrease once I look at the credit card payment as well as what I take out for my challenges. So what I am doing here is the exact same thing with the family account. Cash breakdown for my personal finances for the week or the bi-weekly period of July 29th. I list all of my categories here. I take the highest denomination over here, and that is what I request from the bank, with the exception, like I said, of challenges, because I don't know exactly what that's going to be. There are some things that we pull numbers for, so I don't know that until we actually pull them. So anyway, with that being said, that is my budget for July, or our budget for July the 29th. For those of you that don't know or that may be fairly new, my husband and I, we do budget separately. The family expenses are expenses that we both contribute to. My personal expenses are the expenses that I primarily contribute to, with the exception of a couple of things. And I do try to go over that when I'm doing my cash breakdown, or not my cash breakdown, I'm sorry, my actual filming of the video. But anyway, that was really it. I know I kind of sped through this budget a little bit, but I didn't want the video to be too long. I do want to say that I sincerely thank each and every one of you that has subscribed to my channel. And for those of you that may not necessarily be subscribed to the channel, but you do still watch my video, I want to thank you guys as well. Your support really does mean a lot to me. And I just wanted to say thank you. So, thank you. Secondly, please don't forget to go check out our BCL Spotlight channels this week. Throw those up again for you. Budgeting with Free, Save with Vanny 90, Budget with Best, and Cash Rich Mama. But that was pretty much it. Thank you all again, and I will see you guys in the next video.